Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video we're going to talk about a simple way to increase productivity. So one of the simple ways you can quickly increase your productivity is by eliminating leaks of your energy, or energy leaks, or wasting time on things that are not productive, or things that you could let other people do. Even more importantly, eliminate things that you don't even have to do at all. In this video we're going to be talking about my top 5 energy leaks that you can eliminate from your life. But first of all, you need to identify them. So let's jump straight into the first one. The first one is to spend as little time being reactive through the day as possible, such as answering emails that other people could be answering for you, or having to explain something about how to do something that other people could be explaining for you in your team, so you have more time to do what is important to you. Being reactive removes you from having the right direction towards your goals and actually making progress that matters. Outsource it, let other people do it, and let other people be reactive for you. So you have time to chase the more important tasks that is aligned with your goals, your long-term goals. Now let's get to the second largest energy leak, and that is social media. Checking your social media is something that can almost happen automatically for many people, or just checking emails all the time. What I do is I put the application, I drag it all the way back to page number 3 on my smartphone screen. That way I have to swipe twice to get to the app, so it doesn't happen as automatically, as it sometimes does. A lot of people, when we turn on the phone, if we see a notification on the social media, we will just click on it because it's exciting to see what's going on, especially if it's a large number of notifications. It's a huge waste of time and energy we spend on, especially if we get caught up in social media debates or in the comment sections. By putting the application on your phone on page number 3, you can avoid all that, and you will free up a lot of time and energy that you could be spending on more productive stuff that actually is in alignment with your long-term and short-term goals. The third thing you want to avoid is spending time on negative conversations and negative people that are draining your energy. My tip of how to do that is to quickly identify when you're getting into a conversation that doesn't take you anywhere and has a negative tone. Then just end the conversation as quick and clear and efficient as possible. You don't have to be mean or rude, but just be clear. Like a good example is when customers, they try to extract important business information. So I have some customers that pretend to be customers, but they're actually competitors. I have talked to hundreds of people that just come to visit my business and act as if they are a customer, but they just ask questions that a customer would never ask, simply to reverse engineer my concepts from the inside and out. And it's pretty easy to spot, and it's going to be a long conversation if you're going down that path of either insulting or giving back the negativity that they carry with them. So just see if you can elegantly end it quick and efficient and move on. Don't waste your energy and time on that. Okay? So negative people is really draining, and try to limit that. Okay, the fourth thing on my list is unnecessary negative worries and thoughts. A lot of the time you're worrying about stuff that's never gonna happen. This is kind of a popular way of thinking these times, is the Stoic approach to thinking, that you should only focus on the stuff that you can control and spend a lot less time worrying about stuff you cannot control. And that way you will free up a lot of energy to actually make progress instead of worrying about stuff that will never happen. Same goes for thoughts about self-blame. We all make mistakes, but it doesn't help to re-blame ourselves for not having taken the perfect decision in the past. We just have to take every mistake we make as a lesson to become better, instead of taking it as defeat. So every mistake is a lesson, and then learn from it and move on as a better person instead of blaming yourself. The same goes for worries. Don't overthink worries that are probably not going to happen, okay? So just free up your mind and approach stuff that actually matters and is within your control. That was the fourth one. Number 5, the last one on my list that can free up a lot of energy, is to avoid clutter and mess. If you have a lot of clutter, like a completely messed up office with a lot of stacks of paper and a lot of stuff in your house that looks just stressful to look at, it's even energy consuming just to be around that environment. Imagine if you were just in an office where there was only a table and your laptop and a chair. Just those 3 things and maybe a window. That would be the ideal environment for not being distracted, right? And not being stressed out by having to find stuff all the time. So being well organized frees up a lot of energy, and it streamlines efficiency. And it even has like a mental clarity effect to have a very well organized home office. That's also one of the reasons why minimalism has become popular among successful people, business people, entrepreneurs, and so on. And it frees up a lot of mental resources and makes you feel good and more efficient, basically. So that was my top 5 of things that can drain your energy, and by eliminating these 5 things from your life, you can basically free up a lot of energy and time to stay more focused and being more productive. Okay, so from the top and down, avoid being reactive all the time. Spend more time being proactive and in touch with your goals. Number 2, avoid social media. It takes a lot of time and energy if you get entangled in discussions and comment sections and notifications all the time. Number 3, avoid unnecessary people and negative discussions that doesn't have to take place. Just avoid it elegantly and move on to things that matter. Number 4, it's in your mind. Avoid wasting energy just in your mind about unnecessary worries and self-blame, negative self-talk. Be positive in your outlook and focus on what you can control. The last one, number 5, try to stay well organized. Avoid clutter in your life and mess. So by eliminating these 5, you will have a lot more energy in your daily life. If you didn't subscribe already, please consider subscribing. See you on the next one. Thank you.